Hello Pisces, it's Lulu, and today I'm going to do your spiritual conversation. This is a general, your first general, and we're going to get into it. Thank you so much for your patronage. Thank you for joining me here on House Radio. I really appreciate it. So let's get into it. What is the past energy that Pisces is moving out of? Slowing down. What is the present energy that Pisces is moving into? Change. And what is the potential future energy for Pisces? The creator. All right, so this energy has a lot to do with you taking into account all the things that you need to do and those things that don't require your attention. Really taking time out to smell the flowers is important. I also get here with this turtle. It's a turtle on this slowing down card. Take baby steps. Do one thing at a time. Enjoy what you are doing. That may be the type of energy that you are moving into. Even though it's the past energy, it may be some energy that you are moving more into. That's why it came in the way that it did. It's going to be important for you to get air, if that makes sense. A breeze. Something about a breeze. You may need a breeze. Many of you are moving from some dry type energy into some very, very beautiful, colorful. It's sort of fluid. It's kind of like a flow, but it's not water. Whatever this is, the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Wands. So this may have something to do with you having to slow down and take into account what it is that you have. What do you need to protect? What has gotten away from you? Who has gotten away from you? And do it with confidence. There may be something that you want to say or do, and they're asking that you take your time with that. Because what I'm getting here with this Queen of Wands is that she's grown a lot, so there may be a lot of maturity with you here. You've grown a lot into becoming who you are, Ace of Swords. And there's some type of clarity that came through in the recent past that allows you to know who is for you, who is not, what is for you, what is not. Here, they just want you to relax your face, relax your body. Go into meditation, that beautiful space that allows you to really relax all of your organs, not allow for your body to do so much work, and just be in a space where you are open to what's to come, but you also know that there are some things that have to be protected, and you don't have to be very defensive about what it is that you are protecting. In both of these cards, they have their fists balled up. So you want to, if you're feeling some type of way towards another energy or a situation, whatever it is, they're saying that you have the insight. Many of you get a gut feeling. Your gut feeling is really, really strong when it comes to what you need to step off of your throne for and what not. It's a very strong feeling. There's a lot of passion here. What is this? Queen of Wands. Now, it could easily be that you had to block this person to keep from fighting them. The Devil and the Five of Cups. Because someone may have tried to play some type of game on your emotions, and you have some type of new beginning coming. And it's like you're moving more into this free-spirited space. You're moving more into this space of being okay with taking a leap of faith and not allowing anyone who you thought was loyal to you to hold you back. Because I do feel as though there may have been some type of financial situation that you had to protect. Your finances are healing, so there's no need to worry about that. There's also something about some boundaries that you set in the past are going to come back to you. What do I mean by that? Some boundaries that you set in the past, you're going to get the fruit of those boundaries, right? You may have set certain boundaries in certain situations, been standoffish, held back, didn't invest in certain things, and you realize that you came to the space where you possibly realized, once you got a return on it, that it was good that you did move in the way that you did. What is this Fool card? The Eight of Pentacles. That's what it is. You were waiting for some type of information. You may have been waiting for something, and it seemed as though you were blocked, or something was blocked, or there was some type of lies or betrayal that may have happened, and you had to really come to a space where you centered yourself. Because this Eight of Pentacles has a lot to do with work, but it also has a lot to do with keeping things together, holding things steady, making sure that everything is lining up in accordance with others. What is this? That may be, your work. Maybe you have a new workout regime. You may be focusing on building something. There may be some reconstruction with your house. The Lovers and the Empress. There's a choice that will need to be made here in the near future. And I do feel as though this is about your family and friends surrounding you and supporting you. King of Cups. There's a King of Cups who sees you as stable. There's a King of Cups there's someone who is emotionally intelligent, someone who, even though this person is emotionally intelligent, they really don't show a lot of emotion, or they don't handle others' emotions the way that they possibly should, if that makes sense. I feel like this is someone that mastered their emotions, but they may not have mastered being able to convey those emotions to others and also be receptive to the emotions that others share with them. But someone is coming to see you, or you're being driven by love, driven by an affair. There may have been some type of argument, or disagreement because of a choice that needed to be made, and someone feels as though the other person didn't make it fast enough. And it may have to do with the way that the kids are reared, or the way that you do certain things around the house with this Queen of Pentacles. You may have told this person that you were tired, exhausted, and you needed some help. And it's possible here that you got an energy boost. So your energy boost comes in, and this decision needs to be made. But what I'm getting here with this Six of Swords is that there's some heavy communication coming in, some heart-to-heart conversations coming in, because someone may be feeling betrayed because of a third-party situation or something that happened at a party. There's people involved, so it may not be that. Third party could easily be that you went somewhere with this person, or you were out and about and some things were said and people witnessed it. So that could be a third party, the way I'm seeing it today. Once you juggle your priorities, you're going to move into this Nine of Pentacles. You got the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. When you figure out what it is that you need to change, what's bringing about the change that you recently went through, and where you stand in that energy now, there's some huge things coming. So with this change card, that's kind of like the World card, or the hold on, yeah. It's kind of like the World card today. There's a lot of help swirling you. You have a lot of assistance. This is going to be a season where you will move more into being grateful and thankful of the help that you get after some painful endings. Something may have happened in the recent past that brought you to the point of reevaluating who you help. The Magician and Temperance, yeah. So now you're in this space of realizing that you may have helped someone who didn't really deserve your help. This may have been someone who was younger than you, or they were just immature. Queen of Cups. So now you're figuring out how to fill your cups, and it's going to be different than the way that you used to fill your cups. And what I'm seeing here is that taking time out to relax in your feminine energy is going to be very important. The way that she's leaning on this, I don't know what that is, but it's in the middle of the ocean. But it's like a little sand patch. Yeah. Starfish are important. Snails are important. Seashells are important. This Temperance card and this Magician card is really telling me that there's something that you just have to work on and stabilize in this energy. Reevaluate your resources. Whatever this heartbreak is, or this pain, grief, sadness, disruption, maybe someone said something, someone stabbed you in the back, whatever it is, you are the Magician. You have the ability to make a choice with this Judgment card on what it is, how you will handle this situation. And there go the Queen of Wands again. So the ball is in your court. Because what I'm seeing here is that there will be some type of message that you will get early in the morning about someone wanting to do something. They're going to do it fast. Has something to do with the legal system or just serving justice. And this is a lover. Maybe someone you work with, someone that lied. Someone wants to make an offer to you to make things right. But they want you to connect to the Creator even more so. Your creative in the Creator within. Here with this Creator card, because this solar plexus is bright, bright, bright. So you want to do some solar plexus meditations. You can simply make up some affirmations if you like, and just hold both of your hands, one on top of the other, on top of your belly, and speak life into your solar plexus, if that makes sense. Yeah, something really, really, like, something happened. There was some kind of restriction. There was a hold, a stronghold that was released. Ten of Swords, the Judgment, the Devil. And now you have to pick up and figure out what project are you going to work on? What direction are you going to move into? What is it that is going to be something that is worth you spending your most valuable resource, which is your one of your most valuable resources, which is that creative energy. So there's going to be a lot of creative influxes that you are soon to have. What is this Creator card? The Four of Wands. You have something to be happy for. There's a celebration, maybe getting married or renewing your vows. But overall, this has something to do with getting approved for something. This is on the world stage. But overall, there's an opportunity for travel. There's an opportunity for success when it comes to matters of the heart, when it comes to security, family, long-term wealth. There's a message coming through from someone you haven't talked to in a long time, who may have lied to you, and now they want to present some type of truth to you that is going to be worthy of celebration. Three of Swords. They may be apologizing about something but I think that their heart is broken. The Sun and the Seven of Swords. Someone here is coming to apologize to you. Maybe a King of Wands, because this person may be letting you know that they are indeed single. You have the King of Swords on the other side, the Moon card. Truth. Let me tell you something. You are in your magician energy, your temperance energy. When you balance yourself out and figure out how to work your magic, basically, when the next moon comes, you're going to get a lot of truths revealed to you. Because what I'm seeing with this Sun card and this Seven of Swords, you're going to see how selfish someone was. Something is being illuminated. The Sun is also like a big, bright solar plexus energy as well. So you want to connect with the Sun on a regular basis, because there's a decision that you need to make that's going to require your focus and your devotion. Here, this could be this person, but it looks like y'all are around a lot of people. Y'all are in the company of, or have to wheel and deal with, a lot of people. Don't forget to sit in the lap of luxury. Six of Wands and the Five of Swords. Whoever this is that was tormenting you, talking shit to you, bullying you, trying to put you in a space of disbelief, you got they're saying that you don't deserve what you have. You don't deserve to be who you are. You don't blah, 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 blah. So this is a bully. And the Five of Swords and the Six of Wands, it's like with this Six of Wands, you have a victory over something. The truth is coming to light amongst your peers. And what I'm seeing here is that someone was blaming you and blaming other people here because they are in pain. This little boy has 3 swords in his hands. This person was in pain, and people who hurt people, right? So you may have dropped the ball or felt like you dropped the ball, but you are in this Eight of Pentacles energy. You're just going to continue to work and continue to move forward. After that Six of Wands was the Five of Cups. Like I said, be mindful of the conversations that you have with people and who you allow around you, because the same way you were pulled out of that energy where people had you in a certain space, it'll be easy for them to try and pull you back in if you give them any attention. Yep, if they see that you are the magician, they see that you are a powerful person. So you want to be mindful of any trickery when it comes to the mind. There's a lot of mind games, mind manipulation, mental manipulation going on. Page of Wands. Stay inspired. Continue to be on your self-discovery road. Continue to be apprentice of your life path, apprentice of the universe, apprentice of the Most High. Your spirit guides or what have you, master teachers. Because something is happening out of the blue, and this is going to bring justice to your life and whatever it is that you pursue.